Hello, my Jelly Fighters. My name is Jim, and this is your Daily Brogue for the 29th of September, 2021. I was talking a little bit about evolutionary psychology, or in particular, a report on an evolutionary psychology piece, or some evolutionary psychology research that showed up in my feed. Now, this report I found personally to not be very credible, and that is, girls can look at your face and figure out if you're a nice guy, right? Whether or not you're interested in a long-term relationship or a short-term relationship. Now, there's some really good reasons not to believe that. Actually, this is interesting. One is, women are usually raped by people they spend a lot of time with, right? So their judgment about the sexual morality of individual men is a little bit circumspect, right? Because basically they go home with the guys that are going to rape them, which is fine. The sort of thing they want to do, that's what they can do. I'm not here to argue with them about stuff like that. I'm just saying that makes me feel as if they are not quite as good about reading people as they think. So, yeah, we're starting off with that idea. But what I'd been talking about last time was that in general, you might want to be a little circumspect about all psychology stuff that you find, because not because of the replication crisis, but just because there seems to be a problem understanding among both researchers and, unfortunately, researchers should not have a problem understanding this, but they do. Both researchers and especially science reporters or bloggers or whatever, science blogs, crap like that, that scientific research as it appears in a scientific journal after it's been peer-reviewed is really sort of just the first draft. It's not truth, right? That's not what the scientific journals give you. They give you the forum in which scientists discuss things, all right? So in a way, you could say that when something's published in a scientific journal, that just means that the scientific community associated with that particular field thinks it's in a form that makes it worth discussing. Oh, maybe I should. Now let's wait a second. So really, by doing all the work that it takes to get published in a scientific journal, you've gotten to the point where you've started the process of trying to determine if what is said in that process is correct. You're at the beginning, not the end. Okay. I fell down. I have to go back up there. That's a +3 sword, so I lucked out. That's a good sword. So we're doing our jelly fighting with the sword. So there we are, my jelly fighters, jelly fighting with a sword. Oops. Okay. So that's where we start. Now, I was, however, saying that I did not like Guardian Charm. This is not a great thing. So Sapphire Firebolt is probably more useful for doing weird things. It's not as good, I think, Okay, why did you stop? Oh, I feel faint with hunger. Okay. Hallucination, my favorite. Oh, aggravate monsters, perfect. hallucination is just a really nasty one. Four probably does not have the really nasty things though, so we're probably okay. I did not see the vault, so we're looking for the vault. Generation, transference, points, crap. Okay, let's apply some dudes. Discord, teleportation, enchanting. That was enchanting? Crap. These are identical. Okay. Pretty awesome. So, like I said, it doesn't bother me too much. It tells me something about the state of psychology, that it has a replication crisis, but it does not tell me it doesn't say anything necessarily bad. I mean, you might think it's bad, but it's not that bad. It's level 1 bad. It's not like level 5 bad or anything like that. It's bad in a way that you can survive, right, reasonably. Just need a little bit of common sense. And that's one of the things that happens here. So first they, like I said, the dude said that evolutionary psychology has some problems, and it's getting a little bit insular in the way it conducts itself. And because of that, you have to worry a little bit about some of the things they say. And here we have a particular thing that I think we do have to worry about. This feels like there's a lot of room. There we go. To one side. And I've used both bad scrolls, so I have another scroll of enchanting, so I can get rid of that bad ring if I need to. I have not found the door key, have I? No. Okay, so what do I have? Let's see, can I avoid waking those guys up? I can't avoid waking this guy up. Okay. Oops, that's wrong. They were totally optional and I should have let them go. I didn't recognize. Oops, bad. That there wasn't a path over here. So, okay, so. Okay, perfect. I gotta remove curse so I can put on the clairvoyance. Up here I can drop the rings I don't want. More possible goodies. This looks like there should be a secret door around here somewhere. No. This is the black jelly. Okay, so let's see how much damage I'll do to me. Okay. So good job, team. We need some food. All right, let's see. So anyways, oops. some other way around. Identify. K. Domination. Oh, I wish I'd known that. If I'd known that just a little while before, I had a perfect chance to dominate the black jelly. I mean, a black jellymancer. That's what you're looking for in life. Alright, well, it's a runic axe. So I wasted one on the sword. So it was +3 and it turned into a +4. Which is fine. So depending on what the axe actually does, that makes whatever it is good or not. Right, so let's try some of these potions. D is levitation. J is gas. Let's grab that score. So, like I'm saying, to use some common sense. So, this is bad. I should have gone the other way. This paper intimates that women can sense if you're a loyal human being or if you're a jackass who only wants to sleep around, which is your psychosociological orientation, your sociosexual orientation, not psychosociological orientation. I don't think you get one of those. So they can tell that just by your facial morphology. That is, what does it look like you look like? Right? That's what it more or less means. I do have some food. And I need to either activate whatever it does or get some scrolls. And curse doesn't do it for me. Need an identify. +4 sword is 24% better than a +1 axe. Right. Telepathy. Ooh, underworms. Another bunch of dudes on the 8th level. The war pike. There's something down there. A standard room. Okay, let's see. I'm not sure that a standard room is worth. Oh. Do the underworms have anything? As you can see, there's no good reason to play with the underworms. I get a cage key, or did I get a door key? I got a door key. Oh, 2 ogres. Oh, bad me. Should have just run away. Didn't need that other stuff. Ooh, the rapier was a rapier of speed. I had not activated the paralysis, so if I'd increased if I'd burned those enchantments on this guy, would have been something I could actually see, but I never did see it. The end. So I didn't quite get to what I wanted to say, did I? Oh well.